Glad I noticed that. We lost power earlier today and then my interface shut off. Government hates poor people. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright. Let me itch my back because apparently that itches. And let's game with a Y. It's going to be a shorter stream today. I have therapy at 5. It's online, so I don't have to leave. So we will play until 4:50. And call her there. Is that where we are? I assume so. Ah, indeed. I missed. Oh my god. Oh my god, get away. This tight fucking map is gonna be annoying. Should be using this.
Sir Froggy 9001 just followed.
Well, hello, thank you. Okay, I love that that just had to cut out every other audio sound just to play. Jesus, okay, that took a lot. Oh. Excuse you. Step down here. That was kind of a waste, but... Ooh, get juked. Woo! I walked right into that. I don't know what I was expecting. Is this where I came from? Oh. Alright, well, continue on, I guess. Was there stuff down here? I was gonna say, there's gotta be something down here. Looks like it's just ammo. Secret corridor available. Better hurry. No way. Just take us back to the start? Oh, I guess they don't expect you to go this way. The way that I went, they expect you to go the normal way. Some free armor,
All right,
though.
good afternoon, everyone. It is 2 o'clock. We'll get started with our workshop here this afternoon. Business panel is our topic for today. Thanks, everybody, for being here today, and to our panelists, who we'll introduce here in just a little bit. First of all, we'll get some rules of the road kind of out of the way for our workshop here today first. So setting you up for success. Everyone's cameras and microphones are going to be disabled for the entire time for the workshop today. So at no point today will we be able to hear you or see you or know what's going on. I won't ask you to turn on your cameras and answer a question or anything like that. That'll be true for the whole workshop here today. Since we can't communicate that way, there is a couple ways to communicate with us, and that is through the chat and the Q&A. Now, the chat's going to be response to the material. You might throw out questions, whatever the case may be, and chat will be the best place to do that. We're going to have some scripted questions for our panelists here today. After those scripted questions are done and we're through discussing those,
no
we'll throw it open for questions from the audience here. So the Q&A is going to be the best place to put those questions. You can put those in Q&A, and we'll pose those to our panelists here today and get some responses from them as well. So if you have those questions come up, it's going to be better to put it in Q&A than chat. We might miss the question if it comes into chat, who knows? But Q&A is going to be the best place for those questions. In all cases, keep it respectful, keep it positive, don't need to be disrespectful to anyone here today. We're all here to learn from each other and get some good information, and we'll all get along just fine here today. Closed captioning is available to you. Should be a little CC button or something of that sort down at the bottom of your screen to toggle closed captioning on and off. That'll be available to you there. And attendance is auto-recorded, so no need to put present or here, type your name in the chat or anything like that for attendance purposes.
I hear it, but where is he?
So no need to do that. So
There he is.
Kind of an abbreviated setting you up for success today as we get started with the workshop here. Business panel, and that's one of my favorite workshops, so looking forward to this discussion here today. So our panelists today, we're going to take them one at a time. Please introduce yourself, let everyone know what you love about your company or organization, and we'll start here with Jordan. If you'd like to pop on and tell us what you love about the University of Northern Iowa. Hi, Jordan.
Hello, thank you all for being here. I serve as the recruitment specialist.
Oh, you guys
so
can
I get to interact
hear
with
that,
applicants and go into the community and make those connections, and I absolutely love that. It's great to talk to people about potential barriers and how to overcome those.
Hold on now. I want to know if there's a way. Hold on, chat. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, well then I can't hear it. No. Hold on a sec, chat. I'm gonna join this meeting on my other computer. Of course, it's gonna take a second because logging into this fucking program is ridiculous. There, thank you. That's what I needed. 577. Unless you guys want to hear re-employment tactics while we game, I'll do it. It's nothing like you couldn't hear. Something, some AI thing or fucking like scam bot has got a hold of my phone number and keeps sending me shit. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Mm. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn it down. And we're gonna let it ride, baby. I accidentally unregistered myself, but I'm already in it, so we're gonna keep listening. We're gonna turn it down. How's that? How's that showing on the audio mixer?
These kinds of things are really
It should be
important.
fine.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And somebody who is
Can still
able to
hear me over
follow the
it.
rules
Cool.
and policies. That is, yeah, that's a big one too.
Guess we're listening
Maybe
to
they can
some
do without saying
re-employment
Yeah,
tactics.
nothing goes without saying.
Okay. All right, John, if you'd like to hop on, and what general traits are you focusing on when considering employees for, I don't know if there's a difference between entry level and professional and what those might be.
Sure. So at Homemakers, we have all the jobs. We have entry level where you don't need as much proven experience to be considered, all the way to what I would classify as director level positions. Now, many of those do come internally, but we do focus on external candidates as well. So what makes a good fit for Homemakers, whether it is entry level or professional? I can echo a lot of what Jordan and Jessica have already said, but it's that culture fit. It's the candidate who is not only honest, as Jordan talked about it, it's that the information's in front of me when I'm looking at it for the
Well,
first time.
I didn't
Make my
even
first
realize
glance,
that TTS wasn't
and I'm able
working.
to see a little bit
I'm sorry, I was doing
about
something.
and
We're gonna listen to
whether
some
it's an
re-employment
entry-level
tactics
warehouse
from
position or one of our
actual
driver
businesses.
positions, a little
I
bit
hope
of
you guys
proven
are
experience
cool
does
with
help.
that.
I don't know if Jordan and Jessica
I'm not gonna
have
be paying
experience in
attention.
this
I'm
as
gonna be
well,
playing a game.
but based on the current climate,
Cause, get
you get
this.
anywhere from 100 to 200
I have a job lined up. They just have to call me. They're supposed to call me today, but we'll see if they do or not.
Is intense, and it's tough to get those phone calls when you didn't.
It's gonna be a
job.
pharmacy
I'll
tech
take your
chat.
call. And my
I'm gonna
heart goes out to
sling
you, but
drugs
I really am looking for the best person, and there's
legally.
a lot of activity right now.
Okay.
Oh god.
Thank you very much. And
Okay,
we'll
we're gonna
start with
actually,
Jessica.
we're gonna turn the game down a little bit too.
What constitutes
little
Y'all
bit more.
underscore
resume or
boy
application
underscore
in your view?
229
And what
said,
would you
like my
recommend
friend
job
once
seekers
said,
do to get
if
their
someone is
documentation?
successful,
John
they
talked
won't
about
teach you anything so you
severe
can be their
competition.
competition.
What
Right?
makes their documentation to stand out in your eyes?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that statement. And it's hard to go through all of those too. Those resumes come in, and it's hard. But so I would say a suggestion is obviously some people are going to have blanks on their resume. If you're going to have gaps in your employment, which is fine, some people do, just be maybe notate that or explain that a little bit of why those gaps are on your resume, because we'll question it for sure.
It depends on the
Another
gap.
one is for our entry-level positions. I think a
Y'all
lot of people
underscore
fill out
boy underscore
resumes where they
Oh,
have
it's-
229 said, so what you are
and
listening
then there's a
to
bunch
is
of
just
skills
sweet
that are listed.
nothing.
You just click on
At
them.
this
Boom
point,
is born every minute.
My
You are also
suggestion
big
or
stupid.
recommendations, do not
I
click on
still
the
have
skills
to,
that you
Y'all
have
underscore
them.
boy underscore
We just had an
229
instance
asks
where
anal
somebody
gap.
clicked on all those skills and they were
Anal
very
gap.
necessary for
No,
the
I still
position,
have to like
and it didn't end
do
well.
these
So
for
just
my
make sure you
unemployment
have the skills
benefits.
that you are putting in.
Which I have to
Another one
claim
is
or
spelling
continue to
mistakes.
claim
It's not
until my start date,
but again,
which
one
I
person
presume
spelled
will
their
be
name
next
on their resume,
week,
so that's how we entered their name in
but
our
hard
system.
to
It was wrong,
say.
and we had to go back and do, a bunch of work to try to get that fixed. Another one is maybe don't make it too long. I've seen professional ones, especially that are like 4 and 5 pages long. Don't make them that long.
Why would you make your resume 4 or 5 pages long?
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said, I hope you get it, Miss Frau Blumen.
Well,
Smiley face.
they've already technically offered me the job, so we're gonna start the onboarding process, but like I have to do like their drug test and
I see questions in the chat.
everything else.
Make sure you put those in Q&A.
So-
Make sure that we get to those questions so that we have one spot. So if you have questions you want to ask the panelists at the end of our scripted questions, please.
I don't know if that'll
Q&A.
technically
Find that button down
count as my start date or what, but
All right, so we'll go to John next. And what constitutes a good resume or application in your view? And what would you recommend
Y'all
job seekers
underscore
do to get
boy
that
underscore
documentation?
229 said,
Well, I get
PL's
the
add me to the
opportunity
job
to
too.
go out
I
to
have
the
never
local
They
taken
can
drugs
check me
nor
for that.
alcohol.
It's no
I
different if I'm
haven't even
talking
had
to
sex yet.
somebody
They can
just
check
getting
me
into
for
the
that
workforce
too.
or somebody with, old
I'm
people
sure
with
they
30,
can.
30 plus years of experience.
I don't think they would though.
Please update your resume. What Jessica talked
They don't
about
care about
is
alcohol. They will
explaining that,
test your piss though.
Stayed home with the child. Helped the
Because
the
anything
loved
else
one.
is too
Not much
expensive.
information, but it helps me not pass over you quicker. If I have 50 applications for the same job,
Actually, it's very possible that they could just do a mouth swab too. A lot of
how do you
places,
stand
that
out?
was it.
Sometimes it's those keywords. It's highlighting what you've done.
That was a really easy mission.
Resume is
Y'all
updated.
underscore boy
Believe it or not,
underscore
cover letters matter
229
to
said,
me.
if I splooch too
can
quick, I
use
am a
AI to
virgin.
do a
If I
cover letter,
splooch
but
late,
back
I
edit
am
it.
not a
Put your
virgin, but at
personal
least I
experience
am
there.
good at it.
It's a
Smiley
great
face.
way to give me 1 or 2
I don't
paragraphs
think
about you that really brings
splooching
you to the
too
forefront.
early
A lot of times
is
it does get
a
you
sign
little
of
bit
someone
further
being a
in the
virgin.
and that matters. Once again, update your resume. I pass on hundreds of resumes weekly. It's the last job experience I see is 2022. And COVID happened, I get it. But if I think that's your last job, I'm probably not going to move forward with you. It's not my job really to chase your information. I've had that question posed to me. I don't have time. I wish I had a bigger staff, but it's me.
Hello?
So you're in the
Is there... Where?
body of
What is
thinking
happening?
that cover letters still matter. A lot of people will say that doesn't
Y'all
matter. It's just kind
underscore
of
boy
interesting to get
underscore
different
229 said it's a scientific way, you don't know it.
It's a good way to explain
And this way we can contribute to the economy of women of the night.
connect the dots for people. Okay.
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said, see? I got ideas on how to fix our shit economy.
What if I, like, always splooge too early?
Mentioned with the Indeed resume, perfectly okay to use
Like,
that as
always
a-
have, always
but
will?
Also not just noting that skills are something you can do, but how long they take
At
up.
CHR1
Looking for a thick back chug to goo goo
said
gaga
looking for
on
a
it.
thick back chud to
And then
go
it was
goo
4
goo gaga
pages
on
of
it.
the skills report.
I
So yeah, just being conscious of what it looks like when you have to attach.
agree. But who doesn't want a thick back chud to go goo goo on it?
It sounds very silly, but we see blank applications. We see, we
Y'all
have
underscore
required
boy
skills,
underscore
training,
229 said your
and then
PP is
it's
so
either
short,
you can
there isn't enough
type in your
distance for your
information or
splooch
attach
to
a
travel in
resume,
a late
but
way.
then we see people who don't attach
Y'all
anything.
underscore boy underscore 229 said CHRISTOPHERSSSSSSSS.
I can just be looking at my partner and I'd probably
CHR1
nut.
Stoppercha 0S said where's Sorrow? Iraqi
I
mommy.
don't know. Maybe she's at work. I guess it's late. She could be in bed.
What can you add that's important? Do you have education that can be on there? Do you have community service stuff?
Are y'all hearing this re-employment activity well enough? Or is the
Y'all underscore
the gunfire
boy
too
underscore
much?
229 asks how you be as Christopher.
Your job title and your description for a job isn't going to help you very much because we have certain requirements we have to make sure you meet. So I've had people who apply for a position and it has 2 weeks and they put a title.
Y'all
for a
underscore boy
position,
underscore
no description,
229 said all I hear is noise from the podcast car.
Hey, I cleaned for 4 years.
At
in this
That's all you
CHR1
hear?
Stopper
It's not even that
0S
loud.
said women don't have jobs.
I'm not gonna call your
At
employer.
CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said don't lie.
You just don't have it.
Women don't have jobs. Don't lie.
Work on your end
Well,
to give us all the information that we need.
I don't know what to tell
without
you.
overwhelming. So also don't make your description for one position you served a year in and entitled to be long. The chances that you did all
Women
of
can
this
have
already.
jobs,
Boy
Christopher.
underscore 229
Go to the
said
kitchen.
That's true. Quit streaming and go to the kitchen.
Well, if someone wants to make me their trad wife,
CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said he'll slap you in the face with my kielbasa y'all boy.
I'll slap you in the face with my kielbasa. Crazy.
All right. Thank you very much.
Y'all
Tony.
underscore boy underscore
this time
229
we'll
said
start with John.
1950s style.
Real.
And what are some deal breakers for you when a candidate applies to your company and your general experiences? Is there something that's okay, automatically no pile? Is there something that you have in your way of thinking?
I
We have discussed like one of the biggest.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda don't want this job from Walgreens. Oh, I guess in other
Y'all underscore
Factor.
boy underscore 229 said Waity, he was talking about me.
yeah.
Son, I'll slap you with my balls.
I'll slap
At
you with my
CHR1
balls.
Stoppercha 0S said you better be ready. Mouth
We
open.
want to stay positive. I'm looking for a
At
positive.
CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said nuclear family
We all
shit.
have things that happen to us.
Nuclear family shit.
Fortunate opportunity to know for us. And I didn't see that on the application or the resume. It was
Y'all
outstanding.
underscore boy underscore 229 said if you don't stop, I'll
So
come
that is
over
the
there
main-
and kiss you.
main no-brainer for us is
You too.
information. And once again, going back to that
At
culture,
CHR1 Stoppercha
Your
0S said
balls
your
are
balls
small. Oh my. Girls, calm down.
This may have been the job you came
The
out
girls
with,
are fighting.
positive to say, maybe something you learned on the job or some skill you developed.
what transferable skills can you bring to our company?
What transferable skills can you bring to our company? They almost never. My last interview with the hospital
Y'all
was...
boy underscore 229 said he was talking about you, Miss Frau Blumens.
Oh,
Size of a raisin.
yeah, I mean,
Y'all
that is true.
boy underscore 229 said Tic Tac PP.
It's pretty small.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said don't threaten me with some tongues. At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said ill bus.
We do background
Fucking...
checks for all of our positions, but those aren't done until after an offer is extended and accepted. So I do think a lot of people don't apply certain places because they think that about
Y'all underscore boy
I
underscore
got confused. My brain shut off. I'm
said all
sorry.
bus on your bus.
I started listening and then I was listening to the podcast and zoning out. Gaming. Oh! This girl's really quiet. I can barely hear her.
Said in her bussy.
In her bussy. Now whose bussy are we nutting in? Better not be mine. That's reserved.
ATS systems doing initial screenings, and we don't use that for multiple reasons. So yeah, keywords.
Where are you coming from?
Your spelling and everything like that. But I would say using someone to peer review your application materials. Yes, you can use a lot of collaborators for that reviewing, but just having another team.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said y'all blah. Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said I am playing Dead Space remake. I don't get what all of the fuss is about.
I didn't know they made a Dead Space remake.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said his bussy.
Your application again, just like what John said too, those gaps in your learning, please make sure that you're explaining those. Another thing is chronic job hopping. If we see that you only, in the last 4 jobs you've had, you've only been there 3 months, we're probably going to...
Y'all underscore boy underscore
job hopping.
229 said I'll get you pregnant, just you wait.
Get me pregnant?
That have had, some different jobs, or it might be a little
At
bit of job
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said Dead Space is so good.
Pass on you for that one. Another thing is if I call you to
But
set up a
is
phone
it
interview or even an on-site
your
interview,
boy
you
good?
no-show
He's picky.
either one of them, even a phone interview, you might think that it's not quite as
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said I'll make a family with you. Make all of your dreams come true. And on your deathbed, I'll leave you Columbia C.
Oh, you're still talking to
Y'all
Chris.
underscore
Okay.
boy underscore 229 said it's Ike.
For us. And
It's
another
aight.
thing, when I call, we really don't call, when we text or, sometimes call, I guess, to set
At
up a phone
CHR1
interview,
Stoffercha
I
0S
understand
said we'll
people that are
happily
looking
be
for
a
jobs might be
welfare
applying for
sponge.
several jobs, but
Impregnate
one thing
me.
that is kind of a deal breaker for me is somebody that will say, even if you say you're calling from CPM, you're like, can you remind me what job that is? I've been applying for a lot of jobs lately. And make sure
Y'all
you
underscore boy underscore 229 asks like Miss Tic Tacs.
Miss Tic, like Miss
At
Tic Tac.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said IH8U lol Columbus C is wild.
Are you calling me a welfare sponge? That's crazy. I'm on unemployment to keep myself afloat until I find a job, alright? I'm not gonna milk the system here, alright?
For me personally, when we do that, if the resume has a cover letter,
Unless someone's gonna wipe me up and make me a trad wife,
more for professional jobs.
I'm not staying
Y'all
home.
underscore boy underscore 229 said it's meant as a form of compliment smiley face.
What is? Being a welfare sponge?
We use Jazz HR as our applicant system.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said I am a welfare sponge you ho. Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said Miss Frau Blumens.
Aren't most
can you
people
shut up,
who-
please? I'm having a conversation with Columbia C.
Oh my god. Can you two get a room?
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said Mr. Blind ass
Most of the
over
times
here.
on applications there's a space for that as well, because we still have old school people coming in and applying for, through a paper application, which is fine too. But on your resume, just like maybe a little bullet point or something like that.
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229
Doesn't
said
have to be
stormtrooper
a
aim.
huge long explanation.
Me?
Don't
I'm
have to
hitting my
go
target
into
very well, thank
details,
you.
but just something that it was just because you forgot to put something on there, or a job that maybe you don't want to put on there, but you don't want
Goodness.
to include because maybe it didn't end well, or something happened, or something.
This is gonna trigger something, isn't it? I knew it.
Okay, thank you very much, Jessica. And we'll go with Jordan here on the next one, I believe. Yeah. What would you recommend to avoid? So you can take one, two, or all three of these. What do you recommend avoiding during, before, after an interview?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Y'all
So
underscore
I'll
boy
pick a couple
underscore
and I will share the love and
229
wisdom
said this
to
shit so
Okay.
dookie.
What
So
is
I
this
would
game
say
or the stream?
your phone is, you know, a lot of positions you might be able to have your cell phone on you during the day. You might
Y'all
be
underscore
able to
boy
use it,
underscore
that's
229 said
common
game.
now. Some
You
people
are
don't
so
know that at all,
picky.
but how you interact with your phone compared to how you interact with people during the whole
Y'all
process
underscore
can really
boy
speak to
underscore
how
229
interested
said
you
your
are in the
streamer
position.
always ass.
Will you pay
Please never
attention?
make
Will
that
you be
mistake
dedicated?
again.
Simple things can just really come out of that.
I
And so
appreciate
when
you.
go
You're so
above and
nice to me
beyond,
all the
the
time.
front desk person is wonderful. Maybe grabbing a magazine or looking over your resume just to prepare and mentally be
Oh,
in the moment.
I missed
instead
you
of
over there.
Y'all
on your phone.
underscore boy
It could be a
underscore
way for you to maybe put it on
229 said
silent,
this dick
not
is
checking
nice.
it during an interview.
Not like anyone's ever gonna know.
But that's just something to be aware of, because I think it's so easy for us to just grab it and look at it without even thinking twice. That even if you need
Sir
to car
Froggy
or something like that, it
9001
might just
said the dude on the
save you one less thing
employment
to
call
worry
sounds
about.
like Storm Chaser Brandon
Something I
Kopic. It
actually
keeps
recommend
tripping me out.
before
At
after during a whole
CHR1
day.
Stofferts
It's
at
good.
Zero
It's
S
good.
said y'all boy
So
wants
you're
my Lil
clearly
Pony
going to be asked
games.
multiple questions in the interview process. That's really
Y'all
Boy, what's my
underscore
Little
boy
Pony
underscore
games?
229 said
how
you
your
went
skill
too
set
far,
matches
Miss Frau
the
Blumens.
position
I'm
that
on
you have,
follow.
etc. And having some pre
Y'all
Well,
underscore
maybe it'd be
boy
nicer to
underscore
be
229 said I
mine.
want your mommy milkers.
They're not even that big, alright? One's even bigger than the other. Quite a bit bigger than the other. It's pretty funny.
So questions could be asking more about the employer, asking more about the position beyond what's shared, trying to avoid.
Like when
Y'all
I
underscore
am
boy
wearing a shirt.
underscore
Oh my
229
god.
said not you, Columbus C.
How am I supposed to know that you're talking to him? At him. At him or something. I know he's on a different platform,
Y'all
but...
underscore boy underscore 229 said don't nobody want your Fafa fumass.
My what?
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said y'all boy fills the rainbow dash jar.
He probably does. I'm getting blown from all
Y'all
directions.
underscore boy underscore 229 said fee fi fo fum.
Fee fi fo fum.
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 said I'll fill that ass.
I don't think that's what they say. I don't think that's what giants say.
Yes, we want to get to know you, but more so on a professional level. So even your in-between conversations, if you're doing multiple sessions of interviews or talking with different groups or something like that, there are things we cannot legally ask you, so those are always good things to know.
At
Can you guys give it a
CHR1
break?
Stoffercha 0S said
So
y'all
it's
boy.
great to make
He'll
connections
literally
and build a
fight
personal
you until I have
relationship, but just
hemorrhoids.
knowing that sharing certain things isn't going to help your
Until you have hemorrhoids, huh?
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229 asks that reminds me, are you unemployed or gay or a virgin or both?
Or both? Isn't there three things there?
Good, thank you, Jordan.
Oh, wait, no, what did you say?
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229
Unemployed
said that's
gay.
the only way to be in this stream.
I would say one thing for maybe before or right when you get there, as Jordan was saying, to make sure you interact with that person sitting at the front desk. Just be friendly, things like that. Again, and if I've said this before, if you're going to be late, make sure you communicate that.
Sir Froggy 9001 said I just got done playing guitar for 2 hours straight and at least 1 hour gay.
At least 1 hour gay? That's good.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said I lay pipe like my name is Ben Franklin.
Try not to be too
Yeah?
early. And then I would say
Punctually?
during the interview,
Y'all underscore
I've
boy
experienced it too
underscore
myself.
229
You're a little
said I'm a
nervous, you
need
have
to
lots of stuff going
verify
on,
that.
somebody asks you a question, and then you just draw a blank.
He played
It's
so much
okay, but
pipe
if
it
you don't
called me the
At
Pied Pipe.
CHR1
you
Stoffercha
didn't pick up on
0S
everything,
said
ask them to
HVAC
repeat
daddy
it.
over here.
There's nothing wrong with that. Instead of trying to just answer what you thought that they asked you, there's nothing wrong with that. Ask them to repeat it, or if you don't, if you don't have a good answer for it, I'm fine with you asking if we can come back to that, just to give you a few more minutes, to kind of process that question. So I'm not sure about other employers, but I'm fine if you say, hey, can we come back to that question? Totally fine with me. Also, and
At
then after, I
CHR1
always give
Stoffercha
candidates
0S
timeline
said cream
of,
pies like I
what
work
the
in a
next steps
bakery.
are, and before they even ask, because they're going to ask that anyway. I
I'm
give them
dead.
timeline,
Yeah, I knew it.
tell them that when
Cream
you
pies
ask,
like I work in a
usually by the end of the week.
bakery.
If you don't, I always encourage them to reach out to me. And so I would encourage you to reach out to the employer. If you do not hear back from them, when
I'm
they
with your
say,
mom in the
"Hey,
kitchen,
great, reach out, ask what the status is, ask
making
if
blueberry
we can
muffins.
get a follow up on what's going on, things like that. So don't be afraid to, actually reach out and see what's going on if you haven't heard back from them.
Y'all
Okay, I think I get it.
boy underscore 229 said, hey, I know that
where
song.
I have a lot of hiring managers that they
Y'all
travel
underscore
a
boy
lot, and so
underscore
they're gone a lot,
229
and so
said,
sometimes
forgot the
decisions just
artist's
take a
name
little
though.
longer.
Young Gravy.
Don't be
At
afraid to reach out and
CHR1
ask.
Stoffercha 0S said I can't even pull out of a driveway.
Ask that question. Can I follow up?
Sir Froggy
Find out what's
9001
I said,
said
well,
you're
should you
thinking of
want
the
to do
Flash
that?
Gordon theme by Queen.
Tell you.
Ah,
But then
At
respect that timeline.
CHR1 Stoffercha
Ah.
0S
The
said
week,
gravy.
Email on Thursday.
Gravy.
Right.
Y'all
way-
underscore boy
there's
underscore 229 said NGL. That was funny, Columbus C.
I ain't even pull out of a parking lot. Is that what he said? Oh, a driveway.
Take a stab at some of these.
Sure. Just for the sake of not repeating everything that Jessica
Oh,
just
fuck.
said, 'cause I
Oh,
concur
fuck.
wholly. A couple things that I'm dealing with right now. Don't
Okay,
be
okay,
late.
so there's this one.
And I understand what Jessica said. And she's
At
spot on.
CHR1
Communication is key.
Stoffercha
Bitch
0S said
splash.
bitch splash.
I have some hiring managers, in fact 18 of them that work for me.
Splash.
If you're a couple minutes late, they just cancel the interview. I actually preface that when I'm setting up your in-person interview. Say, hey, just be 5
At
minutes early.
CHR1
Seems like a
Stoffercha
small
0S said also,
Homemakers is a
0
retail
kids.
organization, and we're very busy, as many companies are. We really just like things to go kind of streamlined. Afterward, so our process is a virtual
Y'all
interview,
underscore
just like
boy
we're doing right
underscore
now.
229 said I gotta
And
take
then
my niece
all
and
my
nephew to the
applicants get
store.
sent to the
Have a
hiring
nice
managers.
stream,
We're
bitches.
doing in-person
Hand miss
interviews.
Tic Tacs.
Please do not ghost.
Goodbye. Have fun driving
Manager
and
who's
going
trying to reach out
storing
to you.
and
I had a very upset person
stuff.
call me
I guess you're not driving. You're probably just
haven't heard
walking, huh?
anything after 3 days, and for 3 days we've been trying to
You
set
don't
up
have a
an interview.
car.
So now they're a no. Well, I gotta tell you,
I know this
we're
because you've
perfect
told
for this
me.
job.
Or anyone freaks out.
Y'all underscore boy underscore 229
If you
said
are
driving?
looking for
I have no car.
your
Yeah, I know. I
Second,
corrected
reminding me.
myself.
be active in that
Sir
process.
Froggy 9001
Take
said I got an
ownership of
e-bike,
it.
it's dope.
That sounds pretty cool.
Be spot on. Do you
At
need to respond
CHR1
within 30
Stoffercha
Eat
seconds?
0S
butts.
said
No.
eat butts, y'all
It's kinda
boy.
neat when you do,
Eat
but no.
butts.
Sir Froggy 9001 said although Waterloo cops are kind of anal about them.
You know what happens when you don't get back to us? We move to the next candidate.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't feel like most places
So,
like them
I
on the
hope
road.
that answers that question for you. Interviewing shouldn't be hard. It is nerve-wracking. Most of my interviews are conversational.
Or
with
in
hiring
general.
managers, it really is the point-blank questions. They're looking for those transferable skills.
Sir Froggy
So,
9001
this last
said
thing I
nah
will
they
say
get
is,
mad
know the
about
job
me
you're
being on the
applying to.
sidewalk
It's
lol.
okay, as
Oh,
Jessica said, to apply
yeah.
for many jobs. If you're
I can
applying
see
for,
that.
say, an in-home
Is that the
delivery
last one?
position,
No.
know that job, that's what we're looking for. Be prepared to answer those types of questions.
All right, very good. And we will go with Jessica here on this next
There's
one.
so many.
This is a three-parter here. Do you believe it's possible to be overqualified? And what's your thought process when you recognize that someone has applied that may be overqualified? And would you have any concerns about selecting that candidate. What tips could you provide if people are looking to make that career decision, maybe to back off a little bit or what have you?
I'm probably not going to have a lot of information about
I
this.
hear
I
him.
do believe it's possible to be overqualified for a position, especially nowadays when there aren't a lot of jobs that are open. That you do tend to have more overqualified people applying.
Oh, I ran out of ammo. That's why that happened.
As far as thought process to recognize somebody, who may be qualified, if when we're going through, let's say I have a position that's open,
Well, this is
and
stupid.
I have 125 people that have applied for it, and I'm going through it. You notice somebody that is overqualified right away. We just move them to the status of overqualified, and this might not be popular, but our system sends out an email saying that basically thanks for applying, you're overqualified for this position, and then just encourage them to apply for other positions that might be a better fit for them. So we don't reach out personally to people that are overqualified, things like that. And then my only concern about selecting a candidate that would be overqualified is they wouldn't stay in that position very long. They wouldn't be happy. I don't think they would be fulfilled. They would always just probably be looking for the next opportunity for them that would present more of a challenge, or they might enjoy the position more.
Well, what if that person is
Sir
looking
Froggy
for a
9001
career change?
said I can read and I live in Iowa. I'm already overqualified for most of the jobs here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, especially if I'm just
No
looking at
shit.
resumes.
I
Unless you would, notate that somewhere, and that's.
I don't know. I applied for
That in a cover
a
letter.
position at a company that my friend works for, and they told her, which they usually always give at least interviews to employees who were referred,
We've had this before. We've had
and I didn't even get an interview.
just applied for a creator position out there. So, things like that just don't add up. We'll probably go to the next one because
Allegedly, because I
job. So
put a cover letter, but the cover letter
John,
was not
is it possible to be overqualified?
100% catered to the position that I was applying for. So he just declined it immediately.
When I applied for my job 6 years ago with Homemakers, I was overqualified. I had on my resume some lofty titles, and I'm not trying to put myself above anybody, but after a long career, I had a couple titles in there that Homemakers had to ask me about. So I
At
use that
CHR1
practice
Staffordshire
now
0S said, but can you fish, shoot guns, and yell
If there
racial
is a
slurs,
candidate that I
Iowa
feel
boy?
may have more experience than this job needs, and I do choose to reach out to them. It's one of the first things I ask them. So why now? Why this position?
I don't,
I'm not afraid
I would
of
hope not. I hope they do not do those
how
things.
that's going to translate to this.
Sir Froggy 9001 asks I can fish and
I'm not in
shoot.
the business of hiring somebody for 2 or 3 months. I really am looking for the long-term employee. And it's a slippery slope with this one. For those of you listening,
Slippery slope.
please call.
Ooh, it's so slippery.
You know how important violence is to your life. I do want to consider everybody, but for people with long professional careers, it's hard to look at them for a very different level. To be honest,
I'm getting ganked. What is happening?
we do have a message that's very similar to this, let them know that. When they
At
call me,
CHR1 Staffordshire 0S said love leaving you speechless Emmy.
hired me. And
It's pretty easy to do.
Sir Froggy 9001 said, but I've also been doing Unix system admin since like 2004, so the computer nerd balances it out.
absolutely. It's funny that
Unix
CHR1
system
Staffordshire
admin, huh?
0S said, come fishing with me, Froggy.
cover letters with that.
I've been a...
I would not have used one when I applied.
I was doing network operations for a little bit.
Am I in an old
About
practice here?
4 years.
Cover letter, it's just an opportunity to
And then I was a quality analyst for
So I don't know if
a
you're aware
software
of this,
or
for those who
a
haven't been to Homemaker
development team
on the eastern side of
for
Iowa
about
soon,
2 years.
we have an on-site Starbucks. We have a
Sir
coffee
Froggy
shop within our
9001 said I learned Solaris on an UltraSpark
I
64.
Damn.
It's not gonna help me. I'm
That's
looking
pretty cool.
for barista experience or any sort
Not
of
me.
customer facing.
CHR1 Staffordshire 0S said I've been studying eugenics.
It does help you just set yourself
No,
aside.
the fuck you ain't.
Maybe that is the place, Dwayne, where you can This is why I'm applying.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said JK. I love all people.
This is what I'm trying to do. Maybe that's an opportunity just to get
Just not the ones who shouldn't be allowed to breed. And I'm not gonna say which ones!
None of the rat race a lot of years.
You, right now. I know that's you right now. It's not, but maybe it is.
Roll out the end of your.
Who am I to judge?
All right.
Unless you're a Nazi,
How about you?
then I'm judging.
Well, I'll start with your cover letter question. Now that he's burning. So we specify when you do cover letters.
God, the fucking... I'm trying to just avoid the scorpions.
In higher ed, you know, they call it the cover letter and the XYZ so it's just very dry position. But as far as being overqualified,
I'm tired of this. I'm so tired of this.
all of the skill set and
This sucks.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S
Yeah.
said accept PDF.
And the screening in Serious
Files and the
Sam.
guys screaming in Serious Sam.
Guys, I'm so
Froggy
serial.
9001 said Serial Sam is tough.
I'm super serial.
different things like that. And so I would say because our positions are so varied, and the titles change all the time, and I think from one industry to the next, the title doesn't always speak completely to what you did in the position or if there's a leadership role or anything like that. We will not.
Fucking God, I'm getting shit rocked.
To Jessica's point, we will ask, is this something that you can see yourself in long term? Do you understand this is the pay range we can offer in this
At
position?
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said Man Bear Pig.
It may not include supervision, etc. So I think that there are a lot of
Man Bear Pig is real. I'm super serial.
CHR1
No one ever believes me, but I'm
Stoffercha
super
0S said
serial.
Jag off a sword.
We are interviewing for a position, you know, the ideal situation is that you're also interviewing the employer to see if it's something
Okay, some armor. God, there's just so many of the scorpion things. They're fucking everywhere.
decision to hire you.
Okay, where have I been? Where do I need to go? I need to go this way.
Yes, you can be overqualified, but it doesn't mean that you won't do an awesome job in your role, so we would be open to all of the experience.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S
Jennifer
said
Lopez.
Range of ways to do and cover that. Ways to be overqualified here. So this is great. That we get the mix of the whole
Oh my God, I don't see them up there, and there's so many of them.
on this,
It just doesn't give you a break.
question. Would you have any tips on how to make a good impression? When
And they give you no health.
perhaps first interaction, like you talked about, you had your virtual interview first of all, maybe a screen interview or job fairs, things like that. How would people make a great first impression?
Well, I'm very approachable with my personality at a career fair into a lot of the schools.
Very
Um,
approachable. Proceeds to yell at you for
look me in the eye, shake my
looking at him funny.
hand. Have it be a good handshake, but I
At
get it. It happens.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said taco 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 burrito burrito burrito.
I'm not engaged with someone. And also, ask me questions.
Should I be like clearing out the room before I be collecting these things, or does that even matter?
You are taking that action that I brought up. Ask me questions. Ask me why I like working for my company. Ask me what makes my company special. Interview me as I'm interviewing you. I will remember you, and then when you apply, you mention it, and I'll see that.
I'm just so tired.
And start the process.
Okay. How about you, Jordan? How do you make a great first impression?
Say this is another time where
God, it just never ends.
what you don't do. So some good things not to do would be walk around into the table without having
I'm gonna get this and regret it.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said need mommy sorrow WYA.
Where you at? Sorrow.
If we see 200 people, I'm not going to remember your name from meeting you in 30 seconds, but that doesn't mean that it's not valuable to stop by. And that's
Okay. Okay.
it's also okay to walk past the table if we know
I got it.
something you're interested in.
Okay, F6.
You don't have to stop
Oh god.
at the spot. Time to stop at the tables that
Get
maybe
the
you don't
armor.
know anything about, and you're just missing out on opportunities for not knowing.
Oh my god.
Type of event is for. Fair job fair. It's just for engaging, interacting, learning more. So yeah, taking advantage of is great. Also being cognizant of if there's a line behind you or if
Are we done here? Oh my god, he's so far away.
try not to spend 30 minutes talking to the person, right? Can you kindly ask, can I grab your contact information to finish this conversation another time?
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said she told me some things. Need to fact check if they true.
Need to fact check.
Taking advantage of what it's meant to do without walking around, just grabbing everything you see. And yeah, just doing your best, but knowing that you're not expected to know anything about my company and you're talking to me, it's meant to be that introductory level of conversation.
Very good. Thank you, Jordan. And Jessica, any great tips on making a great commission?
I would say things that you're doing.
What am I supposed to do? Holy crap.
I would say career fairs, we go to quite a few. I love career fairs. I love talking to students. And I would say, speak up. Those things are so loud. And then when you're struggling to listen or to hear what they're saying, so speak up, be confident, shake their hand, you talk to her like, John said to you, look them in the eyes. Make sure you have your resume, whether it be hard copy or electronic, just make sure you have your resume and it's up
At
to date.
CHR1 Stoffercha 0S asks you know why Jews are circumcised.
No, but I figure you're gonna enlighten me.
Say, Jordan said, just take a pen and then leave. You can come to my table and take all of my swag if you want, because I want to, get rid of it. But just be confident, and just be professional. And again, going back to what Jordan said in the previous question, make sure you don't have your phone out. You're not looking at your phone. You're not.
This is fucking ridiculous. Holy hell.
With the employer that you are meeting.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Jessica. So that brings us to the end of our scripted questions. Aaron, my co-host, is going to pop on
There's no health around here either. Like, what's a girl gotta do?
and kind of aggregating some of these questions here, and he's going to kind of take over and see what Q&A.
Hello, everybody.
Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. No. Do I have to kill them all?
Already, but I just wanted to confirm
There's no
that
fucking way.
turnaround time before a candidate hears about the next steps. If it's not explicitly stated in an interview at any point, is it fair to say that they should be asking for that information?
I say 100%.
So whatever the reasonable time is basically whatever that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Or if it's not shared for whatever reason, finding out. That way you don't have to worry too much about whether you're reaching out too often, too soon, or if it's too late. Melissa had a question. What weight is given to real-world experience versus college degree when determining actual level contribution and skill? I would have to think, and kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but that's probably something you want to start by
Hit him.
the job description
Good.
for and relying off of the plain reading of that text. Is that correct, or is there another way they can go about doing that or determining that?
If I just wait here, will they, like, eventually all...
Degree or a certain level of degree, and so when it can be substituted, say it says a bachelor's degree is required plus 2 years experience, it would then say or it can be substituted with XYZ. So yes, reading the description and the requirements,
I hear them.
we're doing our best again to make that transparent so that it does allow applications from additional applicants.
Is that you a shared practice between John and Jessica?
Yeah, I would say too, experience and stuff. We have, since we do tend to get a lot of applicants in our system, we have knockout questions, and if it's actually required and they answer no to it, they'll be automatically knocked out. So it just depends. Yeah.
So even further than just making sure it's on the resume, it's on the job description, they can, any kind of as you pointed out, like additional brief questionnaire or survey, you got to make sure you're answering that correctly and accurately.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, and that definitely aligns with what we hear from a lot of other folks, and what we are teaching as best practice generally, just to take your cues off the job posting, and obviously apply if you think you can argue your way in.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we're putting those
temper
skills there for a
expectations
reason.
accordingly.
Yeah,
Right.
we're putting them for a reason, and so we really need those. I know sometimes it sounds like it's, we're being really picky, but we need those skills for the job, in order for that candidate to be successful in it.
You have to set a benchmark somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Thank you.
I'll go back to something Jordan said.
Okay, okay.
If you feel you're qualified
That's the hard part.
for the job, if we don't start that process, I'll never have a chance to talk to you. We have a lot of retail positions at Homemakers, being the furniture company that we are. I hire retail consultants from all walks of life, nurses. I have a few doctors. I have a lot of teachers. I have people right out of high school. It's furniture. We're not saving lives here. So I'm willing to bring, almost anybody on board if they can hold a conversation.
No fucking way!
So once again, don't be afraid to apply. Let's look at the skills that we're talking about.
We made it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Shelby has a question. I think that was also addressed just as far as your particular, perspectives on
That was terrible, chat. I can't even begin to explain to you how fucking dumb that was.
and then our argument as far as being quote unquote overqualified. But this specific question is about how to position a specific amount.
They're all
of
just still
experience.
spawned in there.
Scope's smaller than what they've done. And I guess we have to just boil down to what everyone's already discussed. There are, you can try to address it on a cover letter. You can obviously you can fill it in a resume however you want. Well, it's fair to say that resumes, you want to make sure you're being honest about it, but at the end of the day, what you're trying to show what you think matches the requirements for the position. Fair to say. Thank you for that. And in regards to job hopping, how does that apply to contract temp positions? Is there a specific way you'd like to see that on a resume if they were, accepting a variety of sort of contracts, temp to hire positions?
Absolutely. I'll take this one.
Yeah.
List it on your resume. Just like when I talked about, or we talked about the gaps.
I would think if I was gonna put temp work on my resume, I was gonna put, like,
That helps me out.
the temp agency that I worked for,
4 or 5 contract positions. They got a few DoorDasher posts on
and
there. We're trying to make ends meet. I understand that. Still
Um,
back to the skills,
just like list what jobs you had been thrown on while doing that,
practice is to be
and
upfront
roughly
on
what
your
you did
resume. That's what we're really focusing on.
as like one line item.
I would agree as well. If they are temp positions, make sure that you put like maybe the temp agency and just notate that they're temp positions. We do a lot of work with temp agencies here in town, and we get great candidates, and usually most of them end up being full-time hires after they can do the contract. So just make sure that you indicate somewhere that it's contract, so it doesn't look like they're just jumping around and it's actually work. So it's just temporary. We do a lot of that.
You can list the temp agency, but put better jobs. How are they gonna know you didn't bodyguard Vanilla Ice? Yeah, no shit.
Relates a little bit to the idea of being quote-unquote qualified, but I mean there is no.
There's so many.
That a job, as long as someone is able to complete the requirements of the position with or without accommodation, that will be considered for the position. So it's a question of just experience.
Oh fuck.
How is it relevant?
Yeah, so our process.
Run. Just run?
Our team reviewing initial applications, determining qualifications. If no, we let the candidate know. If yes, we
Wait,
move
what?
forward for the committee to review, and then
Wait a
the
minute.
committee does a secondary review. I know in past sessions we've also talked about, you can condense your resume to focus on what's most applicable. Maybe the
Hey, we
last
made
10
it.
years, and then having a subset section that shares a little bit about additional.
That's all that matters.
So there are ways
F6.
also that you can really focus in your resume to make it pertinent to what you're applying to without completely removing past experience or education. Removing years, for example, is something.
Thank you for that. And I think Stephanie has a question. Again, this is probably more of a, it might be more of a personal preference or it might be baked into your company's formal processes. But when it comes to how far back in a resume you want to see experience, would you prefer them to stop about 10 to 15 years? Do you want to see it in the industry as long as it's relevant?
I would say for us, I wouldn't go back probably any further than 15 years for us.
How did I miss both of those shots? I really don't know.
So yes, something more entry level.
I lost it.
15 years is most important.
I lost
a higher level position.
TTS and I didn't even notice.
Longer history of what you've done and experience.
It kind of aligns with what I think we're teaching as best practices the last 10 to 15 years for 3 positions, whichever is kind of in that range, so that you can have something that's digestible by a hiring manager. It's not
My only caution I would say with that is just make sure that your previous positions don't have really helpful skill sets for the job you're applying for. Because you don't want to eliminate, a position that speaks most, that shows your experience more than right? If that is the position that really speaks to what you're applying to now. So I think it also depends on your personal review of what have you done and how does that relate to your
I think it might also probably depend, at least I know for us on the state level, when we're considering applications, we want to see every single piece of relevant information so that we can give everyone the most equitable assessment for that. So we don't care how long the resume is, but that isn't the case in a lot of private organizations. And I know Jordy, you sort of sit in that middle spot a little bit, right? But you're also contracted part of the state as well. And then one more question. To the point, and I apologize if this was addressed already, I just missed it. But the question comes when it comes from like folks who have a justice involved background. What if you think would you recommend for those folks to do?
Goodness. Can we catch a break here?
They can explain a little bit about not just what happened, but what was learned from that experience, what they've been doing with their time since.
Well, I know I'll speak for us and homemakers, but we're a second chance employer, and if a candidate is qualified in their mind to apply for the job and they do so, we start our process.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said id body vanilla ice from da back.
Come back.
From the back.
It's just a conversation. Yes, there are certain things that might flags and deal breakers.
God, okay.
This isn't the time for that information, but for the most part, many of our strongest employees have had a situation where they've had to explain it, and a conversation can be done. I know that was pretty general. I hope that answered your question.
We're the same way. I would say that we do not, this sounds bad, but we do not do background checks unless it is more of a financial position or upper level position. So our employees out on the shop floor, we do not do background checks. But we also work with local programs too, second chance programs. We have some great employees that have been here for a long time from those programs. And so I would just encourage you just to apply. So there are maybe a few things that might be a deal breaker, but very good.
Erin, you also asked about what can they talk about
Get 'em.
and everything like that. And I've talked with multiple people about.
Ooh, get 'em.
They have a entrepreneurial program that they're working through. They're taking classes through One City, or they're doing volunteer work. Again, none of that lacks value if it helps explain what you were doing with your time that you might be traditionally unemployed. So I would say adding those details into your resume to give us a time frame and show that you're working on who you are as a potential hire and also as a human is super valuable.
company, we're a global company, so we have 39 different locations and we're international. So there are definitely remote positions. A lot of them are sales. A lot of them.
He's got me locking in hard chat.
Are fully
Okay.
remote. We do have a lot of them are hybrids, and then we do have some positions that are 100% in the office. So we offer. It just depends on the job, depends on your location. We offer all different types of environments.
We have no. We built furniture core, and everything we have is on site. And many of my employees have a lot of the opportunity to work at home, and I certainly see the value in it. It just doesn't fit our business model.
And we're a mix.
God.
It really just depends on the job.
There's some opportunities, maybe probably not as many as most people would
That
like.
was
You know, that
truly terrible.
getting pulled back a little bit from the last 4 or 5 years. We know that. But,
Time is it?
I think those were all the
3:02?
questions we had.
All right.
Okay, I said I have till like 4:50.
Now is we'll go one by one with these folks and let them talk a little bit about their place of employment and talk about the jobs they have. They might have open right now that you're recruiting for, or whatever you'd like to talk about the HR field that you're in. We'll start with Jordan.
Awesome. So careers.umi.edu will be a landing page, kind of similar to what you see on the screen. With view all openings, it'll show you everything we have. It is quite a mix, especially right now. So we have some faculty positions that require a PhD. We have some positions that are entry level and have experience or education.
I didn't even know you were up there.
So it's all over the board. I kind of explain to people that UNI is its own community in a sense. So if you think of a job, we probably have that job on campus. So we have a utility plant operations coordinator. I mean, that's someone who's working in our power plant.
Fucking loser.
We have food supervisors. We have semi-broad advisors, academic advisors, a little bit of everything. So your best bet is to just...
Is this the way out?
Anything that's non-temp, we post for at least 2 weeks. So you do have plenty of time to check every other week. You shouldn't miss anything. And that just gives you an opportunity to dig into the details, see if you're required, and then submit an application. All applications are through our website too. So even if you click on a job on Indeed, you
Idiot.
go to our website and make you apply through our system. So just be aware of that. But once you set up an account, it's really easy to apply.
Why did he get to go over it?
And thank you for your time today. Really appreciate
Yeah,
you
thanks
being
for having me back.
here. And yeah, been on with you for several times now, so always got good information. All right, next is Jessica. We want to talk about your employer a little bit and jobs you might have open that you're recruiting for, or anything else you'd like to talk about.
Sure. So the location that I'm at for CPM is in
Minigun, huh?
Before we have 39 different locations in the U.S.
And he's dead.
And globally as well. So we always have positions open. Again, you can find our open positions on our website as well under the career tab, and it will give you every single opening all throughout, like through the world. So it'll notate on there as well if it's a remote position, or so that way if you're looking for a remote position.
Minigun's not really the way to go here.
It actually doesn't say it right on the listing when you open it and list it on the job
I
description.
thought it was a one-shot.
Very clearly, so you know if it's remote or not. So here in Waterloo right now, we don't have a lot of openings. We mostly have inventory specialists. We do have assembly positions and
They're
CNC
kicking my teeth in, chat.
as well. We do have a sales territory manager, more for like Ohio, Indiana.
Oh no, where's that gonna... Oh, I gotta do it up again. I gotta remember to push F6 more frequently, chat.
Yeah, if anybody, again, you can apply on our website. You can apply, again, if you apply on Indeed, it will take you to our website. But we also welcome people to stop in and fill out an application. We have a lot of people that still do that, so you're always welcome to do that.
Fewer and fewer places these days. It's interesting.
We get several a week actually, so.
Oh, okay, good. John, you want to talk about homemakers?
Currently, Homemakers has one location. We're a 52-year-old family-run furniture company in Urbandale, Iowa, which is a suburb of Des Moines if you're not aware. But in August of 2027, we're very excited to announce that we'll be hiring 250 people in the city of Tiffin, Iowa. If you have the opportunity to drive by 380 and I-80,
Yeah, the Tiffin store. I forgot about that.
you'll see extremely large
homemakers,
building
get into
in
furniture.
during the process. I'm a little premature in this conversation because my 250 positions won't be open until probably first quarter, January of 2027, when I'll start recruiting. Now, if you happen to know anybody in the Des Moines area, I do have 6 or 7 positions open, and many of them are retail and or warehouse-based positions. Several different hourly wage, all the way up to salary, and it's a pretty neat company to work for. I'm sure you and I and CPM are the same way. As recruiters, we're very passionate about our organizations. We're excited to have the opportunity to have a company. Now, you can go to homemakers.com. You scroll down at the very bottom, you'll see our careers page.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said 450. I only heck with Tree Fitty.
Tree Fitty.
It's a lot of what I do now. I have a team that helps me, but it is a pretty
Well, I mean, if we want to end it an hour early, we can. No skin off my back.
All right, thank you. And all activities, Jessica and George, thank you all very much for being on and providing us information with the matters and thank you all about it. So thank you all very much. I've got a couple things to wrap up with the group. This thing will lead to the same here and finish up with the group. So thank you all.
Thanks.
All right, some other Iowa workshops that we on this virtual platform. Bring your A-game talking about the soft skills that employers are looking for. Business panel, Scott finished with that. Completing your weekly certifications, Monday mornings, and conduct a job search.
What do you fucking think of that, chat? That was crazy.
Create a great resume.
I did it.
Great first resume.
I wasted all my ammo, but I did it.
And develop a career plan, research industry trends, looking at that long-term plan for your career and how you might get there, and things you need to do to get to that spot. The Emerge Virtual Workshop. If you have justice involved, it helps you out answering those tough interview questions, writing that letter of explanation, and for those who have a criminal background.
I'm so dead. Yeah, come on.
While they're trying to search for
Oh, that one was bad anyway.
Essential tools for job seeking every Monday morning at 9. Interview 101. Interviewing from A to Z. Every aspect of interviewing, before, during, after, covered in that workshop.
Can you die, please?
Navigating job fairs. That we looked through today. LinkedIn. Do you have a LinkedIn profile? Might be a great thing to do to get on LinkedIn and make yourself visible. Do some networking on LinkedIn. Maintain a positive attitude. Keeping that positive attitude while you're job searching can be a tough task, but hopefully we can help you out a little bit in maintaining that positive attitude with this workshop. Military Members Power Hour. If you're a military member or spouse of a military member, thank you for your service or your support of a service member. This series of workshops will touch on interviewing, resumes, job searching, all those things related to military folks. Mock interview workshop, not an actual mock interview, but
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said I remember my first video game playthrough.
navigating ageism in your job search.
I mean, since when have I been good at video games, though?
Great hire rather than dwelling on that number on a job application. Navigating IowaWorks.gov. Just like it sounds, tips on navigating Iowa Works, negotiating job offers, next level resumes and cover letters. You got that great resume out there, let's take it to the next level. The power of ONET Online, a great website there, and we talked all about that exclusively, just that website on that workshop. Registered apprenticeship. Why is it a great idea? What are the benefits? How do I find one? All those questions answered, and that's actually tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Smart Planning for Your Money, a series of workshops on the topic of money, once a month on a Monday afternoon. State of Iowa job applications, applying for a job in the state of Iowa is different than a lot of other jobs, and we cover tips and tricks on how to land that interview for the state of Iowa job. That's the workshop there. Who would you hire? 2 people role-playing, interviewing for the same job. Audience decides who they should hire. And a couple of workshops in Spanish, essential tools for job seekers and interviews. Iowa Works offices located around the state of Iowa. Here's contact information for them, phone numbers and emails. Burlington, Cedar Rapids, Council Bluffs, Davenport, Corn, Denison, Holmes, Fort Dodge, Iowa City, Marshalltown, Mason City, Ottumwa, Sioux City, Spencer, and Waterloo. All right. Well, thank you all very much for your time and attention. I hope you got something out of this. It's a great discussion here of lots of different viewpoints on different aspects of the job search activity, and I thought it was some great perspectives from our panelists here today. So join us again next month. We'll have a different slate of people on again, and it's always interesting. It's always interesting. It's one of my favorite workshops. So,
At
thank you all
CHR1
for being here
Stoffercha
today.
0S said
No
no
joke.
skin off my 4.
Man, I didn't prepare one, but I'll tell you I did a workshop this morning. I'll tell you the same joke. Aaron, we talked a little bit yesterday about having a side hustle. You know, I started a new job on weekends, on Saturdays. Started as a teller at a bank, and I didn't last long. The lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her. She didn't appreciate that, so lost my job. All right. So
Impossible job.
That joke kind of lame, maybe, but I kind of like that one. Yeah. So I'll close this out. You can take that survey at the end of the after I close.
Not taking your survey, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
You can rate the facilitator. You can rate the material. You can rate. Tell us what you liked about, what you didn't like, suggestions for future workshops, all that stuff on those surveys that come up on the screen when I close this out. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and best of luck in the job search.
Cool. We're in, baby. I didn't mean to close Twitch, though. Whoops. Cool. All right. Back to gamming. We're too good. It quit. Oh, I missed.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said, do you think if it's extra thick it's a 5 skin?
Yeah, probably. I didn't think thick. I figured like if maybe like you stretched it out, you had foreskin, right? Kind of like a forehead, right? And then like 5 skin is if you could stretch it out to like cover a whole hand. We done yet? Too easy.
At CHR1
Hey,
Stoffercha
hey.
0S said like 5 head.
Hey, that's a forehead to me, fam. Fuck you. That's 4. 4 fingies. Do you think we can arc a grenade over that? I'm gonna try. No clue if that did anything. I'm gonna have to assume no, but you never know. That's
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said I just wanna swoon a Rocky mommy.
Well, she's definitely asleep by now, pal. Oh my god. Apparently just standing still and watching all the projectiles hit you gets you killed. Did you know that, chat? Did you know that? 'Cause I didn't. The fuck? I thought you could just stand still.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said wearing my job for a cowboy hoodie.
Real.
Absolutely gripping my softball tube, trying to maintain line 100cc of military grade blue chew PP runts. At
Blue
CHR1
chew
Stoffercha
PP
0S
runts.
said softback.
Softback. You just really like the word tube, don't you? That seems to be your favorite 40 ball word. Which, agreed, it's a pretty funny word. Bro really thought he was doing something.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said trying a bus about Richard Nixon Watergate scandal wanting to throb in his face and cigar Monica Lewinsky.
I didn't know their dead bodies could push you off of shit. Who decided that was okay?
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said ignore me, it's cool.
What? I
Don't
didn't
keep
ignore
my
you.
unhinged behavior to myself.
Trying to buzz about Richard Nixon. Watergate scandal. Wait, wanting to throb his... I don't think Monica Lewinsky was of age when Watergate was happening.
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said she want that Bill Clit cigar.
Bill Clit cigar. What in God's name is happening?
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S asks that's how girls pee, right? From their clit?
From their clit? Come on! Please! Please! My God! Okay, we gotta save that.
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said that pit is about as deep as my parents' hatred for me.
I don't think your parents hate you, Christopher. Okay. What is even going on? What are you even?
CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said their hatred is higher than the Burj Khalifa.
Like, what are you even supposed to do? Like, there's so fucking many of them, mate. Jesus Christ. This isn't even fun. Like, it was fun before, but this sucks.
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said poop. You're supposed to poop on them.
I don't get it. Are you fucking kidding me? This is fucking crazy. And I'm not even playing on hard.
CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said just play Roblox.
For shit.
Build better. Or Minecraft. Inserts iPad kid cough.
You're trying to be like fucking Michael telling me I should go back to fucking Slime Rancher? Because I'm not a real gamer? Come on, get to the end.
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said okay but Slime Rancher bangs.
What is even happening? Oh my god. So this tells me there has to be a a definite end here.
At CHR1 Stoppercha 0S said my cycle is wrong.
Your cycle? Oh my, mycicle. That's funny. Is Mike short for Mike Sickle? I'm gonna have to ask him that next time I see him. I'm so dead. We're so dead, chat. This sucks! Do you think they'll let me refund this game that I bought in 2017? Fuck. God. Why does everything bad happen to me? It makes it not even fun. Do you think if I just wait here, something will happen? Or we start killing them, and then we run back when they start spawning? En masse? What? Do they ever quit spawning? Yes, run in the hole. God damn it. I hate this fucking level. I've said that about every level since the sewers. I'm pretty sure this is the only level after the sewers so far, so... What in the fuck? What in the fuck? Can I look around? No. Did we finally kill all the fucking... Oh my god, there is an end. This part's easy. The fucking hordes of bulls was irritating as fuck, though. Although this is pretty irritating! God, and there were more! I have no words, chat. This shit just makes me so mad. Okay. F6. So I'm not doing that again. I'm gonna kill myself faster than I can kill them. Oof. Okay. I think I gotta start. We'll take this. I, I, I don't have an answer. Why is it like this? We're gonna meet them where they live. God damn. Chat. Okay, I need a minute. I need to step away for a second. Where are they going? Where are they all going? Oh, they're still running around, huh? Mike Sickle. Isn't that symphony just so good? Kind of sounds like a nitro drag car. It just doesn't do enough damage. That's what I'm finding out. For fuck's sakes. Okay, we get the armor. Send rockets downrange. Oh, see, this works. Damn it. We're gonna go till we run out of ammo in this. Because this actually seems to do something. It works. But not completely. Of course, of course, of course. We want them to all, like, circle a corner, so... we can get him to come, like, right here. You think this will be enough of a choke point? Like, right here? So far, no! This sucks. I know I just killed myself, but it was gonna happen. I got overwhelmed. It's too easy to do. This sucks. I don't know what to do. This sucks so bad. Holy fuck. They just... Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Obviously, the task is to just get good, but, like... And obviously this is possible. People do this all the time, but... Holy God. This fucking sucks. This is terrible. Who designed this? We're gonna try brute forcing our way through. But no. This is stupid! I serious. What's the strat here? Yes. Did I did it? Did I did it? Did I do it? But now I have to get back. If I just like... Oh no! What is this? Okay. Okay. New plan. New plan. We refill our ammo. We gotta not waste a bunch of time. I didn't jump. Oops. Too early, too early. We're not gonna fuck with the method here. Our method was pretty simple. Launch ourselves across. Why does the thing keep opening? Like, what's the criteria there? My god, this is just ridiculous. I missed. I'm about to just quit, chat. This is ridiculous. I missed! Form 100 rocket jumps. How about we survive a mission? Stuck? Fucking god. Ugh. That shit sucks, chat. Tired of fucking reloading and
CHR1 Stofferchen 0S said, how serious is Sam?
I have to assume pretty fucking serious. I finally get out of there. Okay. Okay. Just gotta kill the ones in front of us. Get there. When's the door shut? There we go.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said, "Where's my Iraqi mommy?"
I have no
About to
I have
start
no
swimming.
clue where she's at. I mean, it's late for her. I assume she's asleep. I can't even. I don't understand. I don't understand. I seriously don't. This doesn't make any fucking sense. And I said this was the easy part.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said, "I am lifeguard certified."
Yeah, to go swimming in it? Not enough gumption, son of a bitch. I'm about to quit. I can't. This is really fucking annoying. This better be like the last fucking level or I'm gonna shit my pants.
0S said, "I can swim in dat, NVMD. Anyway, how was your noodles?"
They were good. That was a while ago. About ready for more food. Ugh.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said, "He'll give you soon to eat. Sorry, Yoshi."
Well, he's not even here right now, as far as I know. So, he's still at work.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S
I'm dead.
asks, "You know what's stronger than family?"
Come. I'm
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said that Paul Walker hit.
can't even rage quit. That shit sucks. Yeah, no, fuck that. We'll come back to that another day, but that's actually gonna throw me over a fucking cliff. That shit was fucking dumb. What mission was that? I want to see. I want to watch someone fucking do it.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said, "Slime Rancher."
City of Memphis Metropolis.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said 3.2.1. Go.
No. You can play in third person? That has to be a mod. Or maybe since they recorded it? I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna stay on too long anyway.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said I tried chat.
Okay.
At CHR1 Stoffercha 0S said same was serious.
Yeah, he was.
At
Why was his so
CHR1
easy?
Stoffercha 0S said Sam.
Is he playing on easy? What? I think it just comes down to get better. Because I apparently... I just get overwhelmed. Why is he... He doesn't look like he's gonna get overwhelmed. I don't understand. Jesus, it just goes on forever. Okay. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it later. I'm done with that shit. Tomorrow, maybe? Something. I don't know. Probably tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye, chat. Thanks for coming. I knew this was going to be a short one.